Waiting to see if this thing is recording. I think so now. Okay. Hi, Team HCG. It's Susie. And today is, darn it, back to this. All right, it is March 23rd, Tuesday. And it's been a while since I've spoken with y'all, but I have been watching videos as much as I can and commenting. But a lot has happened. It's been spring break. We've been on P3 for what feels like a long time, but it's really only been about 2 weeks. Nigel less than me. I think he's only been like a little over a week. So, and it's been great. It's really kind of uneventful, except for the allergies and Valinor. It's back. I went to the doctor, got a cortisone shot, and got a full blood panel that I'm waiting for them to call me back and tell me something, but I'll bet they're going to have you're fine all over it. But if you can see, this took all, I've slept with Neosporin all over my face, well, my eyes, and coconut oil, and it's just barely got the swelling down to where I can even put on any eye makeup. It's really bad. And I mean, I'm scaly and all kind of stuff. So something's up. Shooting Star gave me an idea about Candida. So I've been researching the heck out of that in my spare time. And I ordered a product called 5-Lac, and it's probiotics. So, I mean, it's definitely not going to hurt anything to get good probiotics in me. But apparently there's some research that says that having Candida overgrowth could cause allergic reactions and skin allergies, and I didn't know this. And I didn't even know how I would get Candida, except for that, yeah, I definitely love the breads and the candy, but I then remembered that, yeah, I have taken antibiotics and every kind of steroid and cortisones and creams and, all these things that apparently make that happen. So, oops, had no idea. So now I've got to start figuring out how to cook natural. This is really not easy being natural. Like, I've got a full-time job, and so now I'm like starting to worry more about the kids, and got my son to eat Del Mem's rub chicken instead of Tyson chicken nuggets, which was huge feat. And then I think he hit a couple of bites with more chili pepper in there than I had wanted him to get, and he was kind of like, okay, that's enough. But it was a start, so that's good. And it wasn't even organic chicken, so it wasn't like it was awesome, but it was still better than Tyson chicken nuggets. And my daughter ate chocolate delight with almonds and loved it, so that was cool too. So yeah, and she's been eating the bison, the vegetables, anything I eat, pretty much she'll give it a try. So, just a few bites here and there, but since she's teeny tiny, they don't really need a whole lot. Finding out about portion control. So anyway, I wanted to tell you guys that P3 for me has been awesome. Weight has been very normal, like I expected, as it had been for like the last several weeks of my quote-unquote P2. So I'm reached the conclusion that, after 40 days of P2, it's really taxing on the brain, and it's hard. So people told me, no, go to P3, do your time on P3, and then start doing your 3 or 4 weeks of adding regular sugars and carbs in moderation, and that's what I'm going to do. And then do a second round as we get closer to summer. But I've been really happy with the results, and people have really noticed, and I've actually even got somebody, like when people ask me, what did you do? I originally thought to do like Mama Clock and say I was on the butt diet, but I didn't have the flyer for the butt diet, and it's so hard for me to lie. I don't have good poker face. So I spit it out, and of course I get the, sure, good for you, from most people. But then some others say, send me the information. So I've been shooting Simeon's pounds and inches out like crazy, and I got an email last night or the night before last from an old friend who said she wanted to try it, and could I talk to her? Now, I'm not a coach, not trying to be a coach, but I'm going to definitely refer her to our community and to the information I have, and let her become obsessive like I did and stalk you guys, or get on the channel, get her own channel. I don't know. So what else? So I got to figure this thing out, this eye of business, because I want to go swimming, and chlorine is another problem for Candida. Apparently it breeds Candida. So shoot, I don't want, I mean, I've got a pool. I want to swim. Now that I fit into my bathing suit, dang. Okay, what else? Jeepers. I had so many things that I was thinking about because I am not Zen. But I am taking probiotics and some supplements, and but I'm not Zen. I'm kind of intense, but not bad intense, like not biatch intense. Although I did get crazy upset for Chantel, but not as, I don't know, not as bad as I could have. Like when, I think when Jenny had an issue, I was just whoo, furious for her. And this time it was much more calm. So maybe I am getting better. Who knows? Lots of stuff going on with the kids. Toured a bunch of gymnasiums for gymnastics for my 3-year-old daughter, and we have 2 Olympic ones right here in my little tiny town, and then several regular gyms, you know, more recreational. But she picked one that was one of the intense Olympic type, and I was like, wow. But since she could definitely use the discipline, I was like, okay, let's try it. So we're going to start on that in June. So we're going to become gymnastics mom. Now, oh yeah, one thing I wanted to tell you guys though. Okay, so for me, it's been easy breezy. But for Nigel, I think because it was spring break and we were doing a lot of stuff, I think he snuck in a lot of extra cheese and a lot of wasas and low-carb tortillas. Thought he was going to get away with it, and boom, didn't. Up he went. So I was like, you're not eating enough protein, because I didn't think I was feeding him enough protein, and he didn't want to eat the protein, the whey protein. So I made him do a protein day, and that didn't do it. So clearly something was up. So he did a steak day and came down, and then he ate clean and came down, and he fessed up that, yeah, he'd been eating a lot of stuff. So when I was doing where I was really losing, I kind of also ate like a gazillion almonds and 5 tortillas and a couple of chocolate chip cookies, I think. And so, yep, up I went, but not out of range. So learned that lesson and eating clean again. But there's plenty, and it's great. So I'm really excited that we're doing okay. I will probably do another post in about a week to let you know how that goes, and then the excitement will start when we can start introducing a little bit of pasta, a little bit of rice, a little half a potato. Ooh, the sky's the limit. I don't know. All right, y'all. For you guys on P2, happy releases. On P3, let's all stabilize all my buds. A bunch of us are doing it. We're stabilizing. For those who haven't decided yet, make up your mind. For you P4s, very psyched for you. Loving all the pictures. Proud of all the before and after pictures. So excited for every one of you. All right, have a great day. I'll be back.